As a home-based business owner, do you ever get the feeling that you're not maximizing the full income potential your business has to offer? Or feel like other entrepreneurs know a secret to success that hasn't been revealed to you? Are you keeping yourself busy in your business, but not getting the desired results? Yeah, I was too. Then I found HomeBizBooks and found out that I had the right intentions for my business, but the wrong practices supporting them. I also learned the things I was doing were some of the top reasons businesses like ours go out of business. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. My name's Vince Vision, and like you, I'm a home-based business owner. I love what I do, the time freedom, unlimited income possibilities. I know I've made a great decision for myself and family. But there was a time when I was struggling in my business, and it was disheartening, extremely frustrating, and at times, even embarrassing. Coming from a corporate background, I understood how business worked, but then I came to understand that being my own boss was a whole different ballgame. The creators of HomeBizBooks know the challenges home-based business owners like us face, so they designed a system that helps us incorporate some simple daily disciplines unique to our industry, proven practices that help us maximize and successfully manage our business, whether we're full-time or part-time. I use the HBB system just 5 to 10 minutes a day, and I'm now getting the results I want in 5 key areas for my business growth, and I'd like to share them with you. Out of the top 5 things it helps me do, number 5 is building my customer and prospect database. Not including social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+, I know a lot of people, and that's great being a small business owner, but I didn't have a simple system that helped me keep it all organized. Who I knew, who I talked to, who I'd sold to, who to follow up with. My network wasn't giving me the types of advantages I knew it could. So now I use HBB to make sure I expose the people I know and people I meet to my business and products. I can pull any contact from my database in the system, choose an exposure method, and the system converts them to an exposure for my business for that day. I can make notes and set follow-up dates that the system logs as a future follow-up task for me. Hey, the fortune's in the follow-up, and now I never have to worry about forgetting potential customers or prospects ever again. I know my network is my net worth, and with HBB, I'm tapping into it and maximizing it with every single use. Number 4 of the top 5 vital components this system helps me tackle is goal setting. I had something similar when I worked a job with quotas or meeting quality performance standards, which is okay, but it was for someone else's dream. Now that I'm in business for myself, goal setting has a much deeper meaning for me now. It's about my dreams and my family's future and all the hope I hold for it. Plus, I subscribe to the belief you don't make what you don't measure. That's why I'm grateful the HBB system allows me to set my desired income and leadership position goals and measure my progress on them. It gives me a side-by-side comparison of the goals I've set versus what I've actually achieved. I can see if I need to ramp up my actions to stay on pace, or if I've blown through my goals and need to stretch myself to even loftier ones. I feel setting and measuring my goals is helping me define my purpose and gain meaningful accomplishments with my business. Effectively working with my accountability partner and coach hits the list at number 3 for me. One of the most powerful motivators for change you can imagine is accountability. I knew having someone to keep me accountable for the commitments I made and the goals I set for my business would prove I was serious about being successful. Accountability breeds responsibility, and I was able to see that philosophy wasn't lost with the HBB system. It gives me the opportunity to work with a coach, accountability partner, or even a group if I want. I wound up choosing a trusted friend and mentor whose opinion I respect to keep me on track and focused on where I want to be in my business. By giving him read-only access to my daily activity calendar, a quick glance tells him all he needs to know about my progress, how he can coach me in key areas, and help me get closer to reaching my goals. And now I'm able to help people on my team that choose to work with me through their activity calendars. It's been shown that people are more motivated to achieve when they have to give an account of themselves to somebody else. I'm finding that's true, and it's a step to success I can't afford to skip. Whether you're just starting out in your business or at the very top of your company, the moment you stop learning and growing is the moment you start losing. And because of that belief, personal development takes the number 2 spot of important things for me to practice. And HomeBizBooks falls right in line with letting me enter any activities I dedicate to this vital part of my success. I can log the books I read, audios I listen to, seminars and business trainings I attend, all to ensure I continue to grow and become the leader I need to be. I'm in business for myself, and with that reality comes the acceptance that personal development is the only financial security I have now. Now, because my business is not a hobby, the number one thing I use HBB to do is track my business income and expenses. And by doing that, I've increased my tax deductions and set myself up to add thousands of dollars to my bottom line this year, all approved by the US government. Years ago, I attended a seminar conducted by a top tax expert that told me the quickest way to build wealth was to figure out a way to lower my taxes. And in his opinion, owning a home-based business was hands down the best way to do it. Advice I didn't heed right away. I had heard about the tax audit horror stories, and I didn't want it to be my story. But now that I've taken his advice, I realize I only had half the story. When small business income and expenses are properly documented, that tax return is treated just like any other return, just with more deductions. Now that I am a home-based business owner, using HBB keeps me from worrying about tax audits or overpaying Uncle Sam thousands of dollars a year. In just 2 minutes a day, or 15 minutes once a week, I enter my business income and expenses in HBB system, which is compatible with the IRS's record-keeping requirements, and I'm done. Even my investments for the system is 100% tax deductible. My accountant loves that I'm making their job simpler because the system creates an itemized list of everything I entered for my business, including my mileage deduction records for the year. I'm keeping more of the money I earn, and Uncle Sam no longer gets a free ride off this guy. HBB has helped me increase the income I'm able to make with my business through focusing on the right things and better management of them. With my database, goals, accountability partners, and groups, personal development, business records, and other helpful features all available in one convenient place, it's simple for me now, and that's good. Because sometimes business won't be, and the last thing I need is another thing stealing my time and attention away from what I started my business to do: earn profits and live my dreams.